Welcome to Kitchen Basics 101, where I teach you the bare bone basics as if you've never cooked a day in your life from the perspective of a mom. Don't worry about this. It's just a cupping mark. It's been there. It's okay. I'm just doing my weekly prep, and I thought I would share it for those of you who are new to the channel. So weekly, I prep bacon. I roast bacon, and I roast peppers. My husband's a big fan of peppers. These don't last the week though, because he always eats them all up. And I'll make the chocolate croissants a lot of times. I preheated my oven to 400 degrees and I washed, rinsed, and then dried my peppers off to try to get the extra moisture off of them. And then now I just removed all the seeds and all of the inside like pith, and I'm slicing them into slices. Now, I used to make this a more traditional way, where I blistered the peppers whole, and then I would peel all of the blistered skin off of them, and it's a process. And I started just doing what I'm going to show you right now. I just started slicing them up, seasoning them, leaving the skins on them, and roasting them in the oven. And you know what? My husband likes them exactly the same as he did the other ones, which were so much more labor. So this way he gets to have peppers every week, because before I was like, I'm not making these every week. All different color. These are capsicum, I think is what they call them if you're in another country. But in the United States, we would call them red peppers, even though this one is orange or the other one is yellow. These are not like the green bell peppers. They definitely have like a sweeter, different flavor to them. This particular batch, the seeds are very loose. So I'm getting seeds all over my kitchen right now. But I usually take the centers out like that, which gets the majority of the pith and the seeds. And then sometimes if you have like a little bit left like this, it actually just peels out really easy with your fingers. So you don't need to slice it or do anything fancy or crazy with it. Now, I do this with peppers, but I have not found a veggie that does not love to be roasted in the oven and taste better for it. So you could slice up onions like this and roast them in the oven. You can do cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, even tomatoes. Like everything, in my opinion, tastes delicious. Roasted at pretty high heat. I usually do 400 or 450. And then I'll do like a little bit under the broiler just to get a little bit of like crispiness on them, because my husband likes them a little burnt, which is sort of traditional for roasted peppers. But you could do that with really any veg you could imagine, and it's going to taste delicious. If you hated veggies, there's a good chance that you had a lot of boiled or steamed veggies and they just don't have a lot of flavor. Okay, now they're all chopped up in their strips. I've got my giant cookie sheet, which I love. It's my favorite tool. And then delicious 𝐼𝐸𝐲 olive oil. And you're going to do a pretty healthy amount. It's going to look like a lot, but this is a lot of peppers, and I'm going to toss it around, and a bunch of it's going to get... Oh, I have this lined in parchment paper. Make sure your parchment paper is parchment paper and not wax paper, and make sure that you know what heat temp your parchment paper can be at, okay? Mine is good up to, I think, 450 degrees. So I'm going to do about 400, 425. So olive oil. Then we're going to do a good amount of pepper. Okay, pepper takes forever. So, and then we're going to do salt. Again, a good amount of salt, right? Because it's a lot of peppers. It's a giant heap of peppers. Then we're going to give it a toss. I would say maybe a teaspoon of salt. I did 6 peppers here. Then it's messy and you get it all over your hands, but the best tool for the job is your hands. You can use tongs if you don't want to get your hands dirty, okay? But you just want to make sure that every pepper has a little salt, a little pepper, and a little olive oil, okay? Now this is how my husband likes them, nothing else. No muss, no fuss. Could you add garlic? Could you add onion powder? Could you add paprika? Sure, you could go crazy. You could add Italian seasoning and do whatever you like. But traditionally, it's just salt, pepper, and olive oil. And then when they prepare them, they'll put parsley and garlic like when eating as antipasti. My husband likes them just like this. So this is all we do. And like I said, he is just as happy with them like this as he was when we used to do them traditional style. Although I have a video of me doing them traditional here on my channel, because anyone who's been here for a while has seen me make these more than once because I make them every week and occasionally I share them with you. So I'm going to go wash my hands. I'll be right back. 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes. Then we're going to turn on the broiler. And the broiler is a different setting on your oven that just uses the top coil part of your oven, and it's 500 degrees. So what I'll do is I'll move the peppers, not too close, but pretty close to that top, and I'll broil them for like 5 minutes just to get them like more blackened and more, because that's how my husband likes them. So 20 minutes of doing them at 400 gets them nice and tender. But then as you can see, all this like crispy goodness is from doing them in the broiler. I did about 5 minutes in the broiler. I turned them around once, but I didn't like toss them or anything. I just left them in there. And if I'm going to be honest with you, he's going to eat the majority of this tray probably before I can even put it away. But it stays good in the refrigerator for a week, I would assume. He eats them so fast. And it's just great. You can throw it on top of a sandwich. You can throw it on top of a salad. You can just eat it as a snack with a fork, which is what my husband does. And it's just a great thing to have in the fridge. Tons of fiber, lots of vitamins. And it's simple, right? I just do it when I'm doing everything. Like I'm going to go roast some bacon now while I've got the oven on, and then I'll make croissants. I'll just kind of do it all in one day and get it over with. And he's good for the week.